Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, I am finally doing my ZAMPLEBOX review for the month of June, so stay tuned. I know I previously had said I was going to do a separate video for the ZAMPLEBOX review, but it's pretty busy here at the Gear Obsession channel, and I really only have time to shoot this one video. So my Tuesday video is my ZAMPLEBOX video. I went ahead and just already opened up the tape here, and get all the usual cards. And I love how they give you cards for different juices that participate with ZAMPLEBOX, and they give you some free codes and information from all the different vendors. Really nice touch. So you're not just saving money with your subscription to the juices, but you also save money if you like a juice and you go ahead and order one from the company. Oh, this is like a magnet. Cool. Put the box aside and let's see what we have. And with a ZAMPLEBOX, it's always like Christmas, you know, you get to open it up like another gift that comes to you every single month. Gives you something to look forward to in your mail. And who doesn't love bubble wrap? Alright, let's see. Let's open this up and we'll see what we get. This is by Blueprint Vapor, and we have Park Avenue. Last ZAMPLEBOX I had A Train, so looks like New York is the theme. Park Avenue, A Train will be in the subway, blah blah blah. Okay. Also have Big Hart Vapors. We have Smokin' Mist. This is tobacco ice. Victory Liquid Sunburst. Seduce Juice. Snake Eyes. And my last bottle is Liquid Nebula Hubble Bubble. Man, I hope this is bubble gum. I'm gonna have to smell this. I can't wait. It doesn't quite smell like bubble gum, so I'm not sure what that is. Alright, so let's go ahead and try each one of these, and I will do my best to rate them. But again, with all of these taste tests and ratings, it's just me. What it's very subjective, as everyone who reviews these say. But I do try to, I just suck snot on camera. Great. I do try to apply some logic, like in the bottling and the labeling. So let's go ahead and start with Park Avenue. It does say 0 milligrams. All of my juices here should be 0 milligrams. Now, the thing I don't particularly like about Blueprint is that they never put any kind of labeling other than that. So you don't have any warnings or anything like that, which I think is poor. And there's no child-proof cap. There wasn't even any plastic, and there's no dripper for convenience, so you got to have a pipette or something else to draw the liquid out. So packaging needs some work, but their liquids have been very good in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, let me shake all the ingredients up just a little bit. See, I don't even know if this stuff is PG, VG, it doesn't say. Okay, now this is supposed to be a strawberry lemonade. I got my Magneto out here with a fresh battery. And also during these videos I get a lot of questions about how do you clean this in between. I'll tell you again, I'm not a professional reviewer, professional vapor. It's just me having fun with you guys. So what I do is I Put some drops in here. I vape them. I try to vape it until I'm almost burning, just the wick dry. And then I'll put the next juice in and run it a little bit, and then I'll turn the camera on and vape, and just to. So in between takes, I'm sort of like drying the wick out. So then I put the new couple drops in new, and then I'll put a couple more in. So I'm trying to get the last taste out. Also, when I do these, I try, if I got a menthol or something that has a really potent taste that's hard to get out, I'll push that to the end if I sort of know in advance. But take it or leave it. If you don't like that and you don't like the way I review it, then don't even waste your time putting profanities into the comments. Just move on. And I understand if you don't like the way I do it. I just don't have the time to sit here and change the coil and the wick between each one. That's what the professional reviewers do. But what I'm hoping to accomplish here is just spark some interest in this, especially for those who are smoking, to give up that smoking and try these e-liquids as one of the methods to weaning off those nasty cigarettes. And I encourage you to use the zero nicotine, but I realize that some of you will have to step down from high, medium, low. And of course, all these companies say this is not a smoking cessation type of device, but with that aside, I know a lot of people, and I can tell by the comments that this does seem to work very well. Okay, Blueprint, Park Avenue. Very, very good. It vapes very well, as with all the Blueprint vapor. And I can taste the strawberry, and I can taste the tartness of the lemonade together. So it's very, very good. I could easily vape this all day. The liquid is awesome. I wish they would do something with the bottle. Now, I do appreciate that they give you a lot of liquid. This is, I wish I knew how many, see, on the bottle it doesn't even tell you how much liquid's in here, but I know it's the biggest bottle. It's a lot of liquid that you're getting for your money here. But, I don't even know PG, VG, and I'm not a professional, so I can't tell, I mean, it does appear to be a blend. It's not quite as thick as a VG, and it's not quite as watery as a PG, but, I'm not a professional. I don't know. I would like to have it on the bottle, please. Okay. So next is Victory Liquid, and the flavor is Sunburst. There is no specifications of flavors other than it tastes like the morning on their website. On the bottle it does say 0 milligrams. It does say it's a VG-PG blend. It says it has natural and artificial flavors, and really that's all the information. No warnings, no childproof cap. It does have a dropper, which I do appreciate. Now I already ran this through just a little bit, like I said. Now I'm going to put a couple more in here. It does sort of have a fruity, sweet, citrusy, fruity kind of flavor. As far as what fruit, I don't know. I I could almost say it has a mango, orange, lemon. I don't know, but maybe some pineapple, and I think I might be tasting some pineapple. But as you can see, it vapes very well. And it also tastes very good. So we have another winner. Packaging, though, is not that great. I'm not too crazy about it. I do like the Victory. It sort of looks race car-ish, and I do enjoy NASCAR. My favorite driver is Tony Stewart. And I know he's not doing too good this year, but Kevin Harvick is doing good, who drives for Stewart Haas Racing, so that's pretty cool. By the way, I'm using a fatty, and it's just a single coil around some silicon wick. That's all it is. That's why I could suck it dry. If I was using cotton, which I usually do on a lot of my other atomizers, of course I can't get it dry without starting a fire in my atomizer and just rooting it. So for those of you concerned that I was like, vaping the wick dry, I have a silicon wick in there, so it's not getting torched like cotton. So let me vape this one dry, and we'll move on to the next one. Next is Seduce Juice, and it is the Snake Eyes. Clearly marked 0 milligrams, and it is a 50-50 blend. It's written on here. There is I don't know, that's a warning. It's hard for me to see. I'm old. Not for sale to minors. Very good. And there are ingredients: vegetable glycerol, propylene glycerol. Vegetable glycerin. Natural and artificial flavors may contain nicotine. Keep away from children and pets. But look see how small that is? I might be able to focus it. There we go. So, but it's on there. And childproof cap, has a built-in dropper. Much better on the bottling. I like it. Now this flavor is supposed to be banana, cinnamon, toast, cereal, with a signature cream base with light coconut. Everything in there except for the cinnamon, are the things that I like. I'm coughing because I was sitting here vaping it dry, but it takes me like 5 to 10 minutes between each juice. Just so you know, it takes me very long to do these reviews on the sample box because to clear this. So, and then I had already vaped some of this, and I'm telling you right now, this is good as far as my taste is concerned. It is, there we go. I put 5 in there because I'm really enjoying this one. I'm sort of putting these down in the order, but I don't want to tell you what that order is until the end. Again, good vapor production. And the first thing that hits you is banana. I really like banana. I didn't know how much I like banana until I tried this banana. And what's great is I can taste the banana, I can taste the cream, I can taste a hint of the coconut, and I almost taste none of the cinnamon, which is cool with me because I don't like cinnamon. It's like if you have a dessert of some sort and you just got that little sprinkle of cinnamon on the top. That's maybe how much is in here. Very little, which I'm very happy. I like that the banana is dominating everything. I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna give you a little spoiler. So far out of these first three, I am really loving the Seduce Juice Snake Eyes. So let me clear this out and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so the next is the Liquid Nebula Hubble Bubble. And this one, again, 0 milligrams. And they do have a warning on the bottle. There is a dropper. It's not child proof. They do list ingredients here. It is a VG-PG blend. It's 70% VG, so it is, you can see it's kind of thicker. And it's supposed to be a berry and vanilla. Berry and vanilla. It says berries with vanilla undertones. Let's see if we can taste those undertones. Well, as soon as you vape it, you have the berries right up front. The vanilla is very undertone. My sense of flavor is, my taste buds are so shot. Because I could eat some seriously spicy food, which does sort of deaden some of your taste buds. But it has that nice sweet berry and I could barely taste any vanilla. If you didn't tell me, I probably wouldn't notice it, and I'd just call it a kind of creamy berry, very sweet. Very, very good. So let me put this here where I think it should be. And I had mentioned that I eat, spicy food and everything, and my taste buds are kind of dead. So I like juices with intense flavor. So when I rate these, one of the important things to me is the intensity of the flavor. Because if you don't have that intensity, I can't taste it personally. That's why there's some juices I don't like, and I don't even I don't even review them. I'll probably start a little controversy. I'm going to put out Mount Baker Vapor. When you get juices from them, if you don't add the extra shots, because they say, oh, look, it's so cheap, this is all it is, but the stock juice, to me, doesn't have any flavor, so then I have to pay the extra money to get that flavor intensity up to something I like. So that's why I sort of am not a big fan of them, even though they do have good flavors. You just have to pump them up. Okay, so now I'm going to be getting into the menthol type here. So let me go ahead and clear this out and move on to the next one. Whew. This stuff is very thin. This is the Smoke and Mist Tobacco Ice. I don't know if it's a blend or not, but it's definitely very thin, so it's probably all PG or mostly PG. And again, there's the bottle. 0 milligrams. There is warning labels on here. Could hurt children and cause birth defects in California. 0 nicotine. By the way, packaging very good. Has built-in dripper, child-proof cap. On top of that, you broke the seal when you opened this up. On top of that, you had all the cellophane wrapping. So, very good safety packaging. Nice labeling. Good job. So this is supposed to be a tobacco menthol flavor. You can see the vapor because it's so thin and it's more PG. There seems to be less vapor production. There we go. We got a little bit out of that one. And you could taste the tobacco and you could taste the menthol. It's very well balanced. I really like the balance of this. Sometimes you get some that are so menthol, it's just, it's like putting a spike up through your mouth into your eye. Sharpness. It's not that strong like that. I mean, it's clearing your nose strong. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's strong, but it's not overly done. So I think it's a very nice balance. If you like menthol and you like tobacco, this is very good, especially if you have a vaporizer of some sort that requires the thinner juice. I like it very much. Now, if you notice, one of the things I'm not rating these juices with is throat hit. Without any nicotine, you're not going to get much throat hit. Also, I'm going to go ahead and answer a question right now, which I get very often during these reviews, and that is, if you're vaping zero nicotine, why are you vaping at all? Well, why do you drink soda? Why do you eat candy? Because you don't need that as substance foods or drinks. You could drink water and you could, eat bologna. It's because you're enjoying life. Okay, these flavors taste good to me, and I'm trying to lose weight. And if I'm like really craving something like sweet or whatever, I could go ahead and vape on this, and it has 0 calories, and as far as we know right now, causes 0 problems with, because there's nothing harmful in this because I'm vaping 0 nicotine. So I think it's a win-win situation. And I really like that we're in the golden age of vaping, because right now the FDA hasn't like come down yet and restricted sales of these, and hopefully they never will. So this might be the golden times of e-liquid. So you better enjoy it now, because it may not be here next year, They might like regulate the crap out of it, and then the only ones that are left are the big major companies that already know how to sell cigarettes, and they already know how to play the games with the FDA. They're probably the ones that are funding them to go ahead and implement all this crazed regulation to get rid of the competition. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this, and we'll move on to the next one. Taking a long time to vape this one dry, the smoke and mist. So last but not least, we have the Big Hart flavor. This is a house menthol. It's a menthol and a 555 tobacco. It has the 17 milligrams of juice, 0 nicotine. There is a warning label on this. There is a batch number on this. I really like batch numbers. This way there has to be a recall. We can figure out whether or not your juice is affected or not. I want that. There's also this on here. Not sure quite what this is, but it is sort of implying that it is American-made e-liquid only. All of these are supposed to be U.S. made. That's what ZAMPLEBOX does for you, so you don't have to go through all the research yourself. But this one has it on the bottle, and it's an AEMSA certified member, American e-liquid. So lots of good labeling, good child-proof cap with the dropper built in, and even though this is 0 nic, there is throat hit in this thing because the menthol is just boom. It just hits you. This is a very strong menthol, and the tobacco is almost a undertone. Most people would probably taste more of the tobacco than I am. Me, I'm almost just menthol. It's a crisp, sharp kind of flavor, not a sweeter, mellow. It's nose clearing. Not quite the spike through the head sharpness, but it's somewhere in between the mellow and the spike through the head sharpness. Very good. Alright, so now I have the very hard choices to make here as far as putting together which ones I like the most. And I'm going to put in order everything I like, and of course I'm going to highlight the top 3. So let me start with number 3. My number 3 and number 2 choice are almost even, so there's my number 3, the Tobacco Ice by Smoke and Mist. It is probably my favorite nicotine at this point. Not nicotine, I'm sorry, my favorite menthol, tobacco menthol I've ever had. And you know, it's I really had a hard decision with these two. And my second choice is the Hubble Bubble. And my first choice is the Seduce Juice by Snake Eyes. The flavor intensity of this is so freaking good, and you know, it vapes good and tastes good, and childproof bottle and really nice label. I think whole package here, I really like it. The only thing that I have negative to really say about this is that there's no batch or born on date. And you know, that really becomes important when you have a whole giant box. And I mean, actually I have a couple of boxes of all the different juices I've tried. Which ones expire and dates become very important. So you know, you have to write it down because they don't put it on the bottle. And if there's a recall, and with batch numbers, you know, you don't know either. So anyway, there is my first, second, third place, and for the runner-ups in the order, after that, then I like the Victory Liquid, and after that, the Blueprint Park Avenue, which I absolutely despise their packaging at this point. I should put them 6th. And then the big Hart flavor, which was the menthol house blend. To me, the menthol is it's just too much for me. Some people, they might like it. Again, this is all very subjective. I actually like every one of these. I absolutely like every single one. But I have to pick, so these are my picks. So I really hope you enjoyed my ZAMPLEBOX review for June. I'm probably not going to have another ZAMPLEBOX review for a couple of months. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my subscription for a little while and then turn it back on, which is very easy to do with ZAMPLEBOX because I just have too much juice, and I'm going to end up with juice that I like going bad because I can't vape it fast enough. I'm just overjuiced. So sorry about that, but we'll still have some vaping videos and things like that. And again, I want to apologize for not doing my typical knife or gun or whatever review that I usually do on Tuesday. Things are very hectic around here, and it's I really wanted to do this as a separate add-on video of the week. I just can't pull it off. I just don't have enough time. So I am very sorry. Anyway, Jano Zero, you need to check his channel out. He sort of mentioned me in a video a couple of days ago. I had sent him a camera a long time ago. I don't like to talk about that, but it was important to me because he had such an awesome channel, and I wanted to be able to see it clearer because my eyesight sucks to begin with. And he is just absolutely awesome, and he, you know, he's a person who is never going to sort of put himself on a pedestal or I'm really at a loss of words, but he is such a talented individual, and he doesn't even call himself a survivalist or anything like that. He's a homesteader, and he just knows how to live off-grid, at home, logically. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta check his channel out, Jano Zero. I'll go ahead and put the link below there too. just a great person, and I really, he's one of my favorite channels. He's even one of my mom's favorite channels. She never misses a episode, so it's pretty cool. So check out the link below. I'll have the ZAMPLEBOX link, and then underneath it, Jano Zero's link. So I'd like you to check his channel out and see how you can live more efficiently off the land using your melon, not technology, because technology is here at the Gear Obsession channel for practicality, and there is technology to Jano Zero. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you, and I hope you have a great evening. Take care.